there?
In Sandy Bay, a Facebook user and local resident named Gary Bear records a disturbing video of a supermarket engulfed in flames. As the fire spreads, a strange shape emerges on the wall of the building. An image resembling a face, as if it were pressed against the smoke and fire, staring out. At first, it looks like a static object, maybe debris reflected in the light. But just before an explosion shakes the tent, the face seems to move, almost as if it's shifting within the fire itself. Fortunately, no one was injured in this incident. Even so, the unsettling image has left many wondering, is this just pareidolia, or is it something more sinister that revealed itself among the flames? The man behind the TikTok account, 1916 Hunting, was proudly showing off his family's newly renovated basement. Although the space was still under construction, he seemed delighted with the result. Shelves full of beer glasses lined the wall, while stacks of boxes surrounded him, signs of a project still in progress.
This pepper goes straight down into this, and then after a while, you know, it sucks in and pumps out. And then here's a shower. This is actually what we're using. It looks super sketchy, but it's actually very, very nice. Don't tell Emily, but there was a spider in it. It's actually very nice. We use this until the upstairs shower is fixed, and then there's the open bathroom with a random phone. So yeah, you know, if I'm doing business, I can still do business. And then washer, dryer, this, and of course you have the bar. This is a work in progress. Hey, what? What the hell?
Without warning, the chilling sound of footsteps echoed down the stairs behind him. He turned around suddenly, only to find no one there. The sound stopped as suddenly as it had started, leaving a silence thick enough to unsettle anyone. When he uploaded the recording later, he admitted that this was only the beginning, hinting that more paranormal activity might soon be revealed as the basement renovations continued. For a while, however, things seemed normal. Years went by without any disturbances, until one night the living room door handle started moving on its own. Grabbing his camera, the man ran to capture the inexplicable event. At first, the room was calm. Then the rattling started again, this time right in front of the camera lens. Quickly, he circled the door looking for an explanation, but without a doubt, there was nothing there. No intruder, no logical cause for that movement. Bewildered, he decided to keep recording at random intervals, convinced that something supernatural was happening. Then, he decided to film another walk through the basement, hoping to provoke the ghostly presence. Once again, as he walked slowly narrating the experience, the atmosphere grew thick with tension. Every shadow, every creak increased his sense of dread. Then in a chilling moment, his camera captured something.
Alright, sorry about the mess, but this is what I was talking about, man. Here we have the toilet. And just the whole thing open. Like I said, ignore the mess. We haven't done laundry in a while, but yeah, it's a completely open bathroom right in the middle of the... There's always something every day. Did you hear it too? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's getting worse.
In the video, a faint, ghostly figure floated silently above him. Suddenly, it rushed down the stairs at a bewildering speed. To his surprise, an unnoticed cat followed behind. His heavy breathing echoed in the recording as he stood frozen, trying to process what he had just seen. The encounter left him torn between fascination and fear, and now he believes that the enchantment has only just begun. He promises to document every strange event that happens to him. Whether it's a harmless ghost or something much darker, he is determined to uncover the truth. The basement still hides many secrets, and he is ready to face them. This next video was recorded in Indonesia, in an abandoned building similar to a warehouse, where the creator of the video and his friends used to gather. The night these images were recorded, his friends were sleeping, but he was awake. Suddenly, he felt that something was watching him from a window at the back of the place. When he aimed the camera, this is what he captured. Panicked, the author of the video screams when he sees something in the window. If we look closely through the glass, you can see a skin-colored shape. It makes a movement as if it's peeking to look, and right at the end of the video, it disappears. In a video published the next day, it is explained that this building used to be used as a gym. Behind the window, there's a kind of wooden panel, so the skin-colored object that appears in the recording shouldn't even be visible. So what was that thing watching them in the darkness? Tell me what you think in the comments. A curious clip shared by UFOs and Stranger Stuff shows what appears to be a woman demonstrating telepathy under test conditions.
What's the cost of this bill?
Oh, it says $45.26 or something like that.
Sitting down and blindfolded, she's asked to describe one object after another, and to the surprise of some viewers, she correctly identifies them one by one.
What is this photo?
It's a little blurry. It's like a monster or something like that. I can't tell what it is. It's like a painting. I don't even know if it's a work of art. I can't tell what it is.
Sorry to interrupt you, but do you think it's possible not to face it, not to look at the object physically, and still be able to see?
So in this scenario, will you be holding it?
I'll be there with you.
Whoever holds it will be behind me.
Great.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Actually, not everyone is convinced. Several commentators point out that the woman is not facing away from the objects, which means there's a possibility she could be seeing shapes or movements through small gaps in the blindfold. To them, it seems less like a genuine psychic ability and more like a magic trick in the middle of rehearsal.
What am I holding?
It's a salt shaker.
Whether it's evidence of hidden mental powers or just a well-polished illusion, the clip has sparked a big debate about the boundaries between magic, mind reading, and true telepathy.
What is this photo?
It's a little blurry. It's like a monster or something. What is that? I can't tell what it is. It's like a painting. I don't know. It's art, and I can't tell what it is.
Buddy? Are you serious, man?
The paranormal investigator Jake Haunted, along with his friend Chris, explores one of Indiana's darkest historic sites, the infamous Stark Hall in Rosedale, better known as the Murder Hall.
Who's going up the stairs?
Built around 1902, the hall operated as a bar and a hidden brothel, but it's best known for the tragedy of February 6, 1903. That night, the owner, John Stark, shot his wife Jenny after discovering she was planning to leave him, and then shot himself. Jenny collapsed near the stove, John at the other end of the bar just 2 meters away. Their 5 children were left orphaned, and the town never forgot that crime. Jake and Chris begin their investigation in the room where the whole incident happened.
All right, to all the spirits present here, my name is Jake, and this is Chris. We are here to talk to John Stark, Jenny Stark, any of the people from the brothel, the ladies of the night. So if you could talk to us, if you can make a sound, give us a sign that you are here, that would be amazing. It says, get out of here. Listen. Do you hear that?
Get out of here.
Getting out of here is what he wants us to do.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
Shortly after, their devices pick up the phrase, "She fell to the ground," a phrase eerily consistent with Jenny's final moments.
She fell to the ground.
Are you kidding me?
She fell to the ground. Are you kidding me? That's Jenny, man, or John? Oh my God, man. I mean, that's what happened.
He shot him.
Yeah, she fell right there. The newspaper literally says she fell.
As we go up to the old brothel, the atmosphere becomes very hostile and a spirit box bursts out with threats.
It was telling you to go to hell.
Yes.
Dude, are you kidding?
We're literally in the damn brothel.
Oh my God. Wow, dude, something feels off. Why do you want us outside?
During a tense stress method session, something creepy happens.
What was that? It's here. Guys, what was that?
I heard a laugh.
Oh my God, there was like a woo. Did that come from your headphones or not, man? Oh my God, this atmosphere is terrible. Who's here? I can feel you.
The atmosphere shifts from the tragic story to something much darker. Jake suspects the presence of a demonic force he has encountered before, a malevolent entity he calls Dirty Gertie. During a solo session, he directly asks if there is a demon present.
Man, I haven't been this nervous in a long time. I feel awful. Is there a demon here? I asked directly, guys, if there's a demon here. Oh, it just said yes. No way. It just said yes. Oh my God, it just gave me confirmation.
Moments later, another device identifies the name Akeldama, a biblical term that means field of blood.
Ekeldama? I need to look this up. This doesn't sound good. It's a term that means field of blood.
The clue leads him to the basement, and when they turn on the spirit box, a voice immediately shouts, "Yes!" when he's asked if there's a demon hiding there.
I don't know. Listen, they told me there's a demon down here. Is it true?
Yes.
Oh my God, you heard it. Oh my God.
He said yes.
Right away, my friend.
But what happens next is definitely the most shocking part of the whole night.
What is that?
They hear the distinctive sound of water dripping above them, even though the building doesn't actually have any pipes. They run upstairs and find a fresh puddle of water on the wooden floor, right where John Stark's body once fell.
Chris, that wasn't here before.
What was it?
There's a water stain here, man. How is that possible, man? Chris, no, man, look at this. There's water. The water just came out of the air.
Jake speculates that the water might represent blood dripping through the floorboards, a physical reenactment of that murder from 1903.
Seriously, man, water appearing is a sign of demonic hauntings.
How did the water appear? Spirits.
With the violent history, the secrets of the brothel, and a tragic family past, the Stark Saloon has long been considered one of the most haunted places in Indiana. But the manifestation of the puddle, along with the direct responses and the chilling electronic voice phenomenon, suggests that something much darker than just restless spirits might still be lurking in the murder saloon.
A water stain here, buddy. How is that possible, dude? Chris, no, man, look at this. There's water. The water came out of the air.
This man found himself living in a nightmare that no one could have prepared him for. Inside his quiet house, the piano suddenly began to play by itself, each key resonating with a chilling melody that filled the air with dread. Even after he ran to unplug the instrument, the eerie music continued as if an invisible force had taken control of it. Overcome by fear and confusion, he shot out of the house, pedaling his bicycle as fast as he could, to a friend's house. praying that he would open the door and provide a safe refuge. However, he had forgotten something important. They were on vacation, leaving him with nowhere to go. With no other option, he was forced to return to his haunted home, whispering desperate prayers at night for the ghostly music to finally stop. But did the paranormal activity stop, or had the enchantment only just begun?
Just a little bit, no, because we had just arrived and suddenly it started to rain. We already heard strange noises like that, so next time I won't record any more content. I just want to focus on playing the piano. I want to explore songs. So I want to focus, no matter what the distractions are. The main thing is that even if someone wants to bother me, just let them be.
When he came back in, the house felt very heavy, darker, as if the supernatural presence had only grown stronger. What was most unsettling there wasn't just the disturbing silence, but the fact that the ghost seemed to be speaking directly to him, and its words echoed with terrifying clarity. Among those whispers was a chilling religious phrase that he couldn't fully understand. Was it the voice of a demonic spirit mocking his faith, or a sign from the afterlife? A troubling message intended to draw him to God. He never discovered the truth, and at dawn the house fell silent, as if nothing had happened. But there, he would never forget the sound of that piano, nor the disturbing voice that spoke to him from the darkness. This recording comes from Julie's house. According to her, she had been feeling a spiritual presence in her home for quite some time. One day, after coming back from work, past 1 in the morning, she witnessed this phenomenon. Sensing her arrival, the dining chair starts rocking by itself. Julie has a dog and a cat, but she says the cat seemed especially aware of that presence. In fact, on another occasion, around 4:30 in the morning, the same security camera caught the cat behaving very strangely. The cat suddenly gets up and stares intently at a spot in the air. After a few seconds, it returns to its position and looks down as an orb of light appears. Curiously, at that very moment, the camera sent a notification detecting the presence of a person. The paranormal events continued. One day, in broad daylight, Julie herself came face to face with a strange presence.
So when you're sitting on the toilet and you're home alone... Well, guys, I just got back from work, ran upstairs, sat down, and this is what I see. My shadow will be behind the light. Right here, that's my shadow. Can you see me? That shadow is from this desk chair. So, either something was standing where I am, very close, right here, or it was sitting in the chair.
Although the cameras had recorded shadows before, this was Julie's first time seeing one herself. She doesn't know what lives in her home. Her cat seems to see it, but its true nature remains a mystery. What do you see? A song revived by the rock legend Sammy Hagar has conspiracy theorists excited about a possible prophecy hidden in plain sight since the late 70s. In 1977, Hagar released a song called Crack in the World. Unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, we can't play that song, but the lyrics contain a chilling passage. Just 50 more years and we'll all know why, when, where, how, and who will go. So, let's have a good time before the Great Divide, because things will start to fall apart by 2025. No doubt, this moment is amazing. Hagar's song signals a separation starting in 2025 that reaches its peak, 50 years after the song was written in 2027. For some, the reference to a great divide sounds eerily similar to today's fractured political climate, the growing global conflicts and fears of an imminent social collapse. While critics dismiss the lyrics as a poetic coincidence, others argue that the rock star may have connected with something prophetic, leaving fans wondering if Crack in the World was just a song or a map of the future written 50 years in advance. This video was recorded in a hospital in San Antonio, Chile. For 6 years, the hospital was under construction to build a new wing. The man recording worked there as a security guard in 2022, shortly before the construction was finished. On his social media, he shared several videos recorded during his shifts in which he captured some truly strange phenomena. It all starts with the flickering of the lights.
It could be a voltage drop. Maybe there was an earthquake a little while ago. Maybe something's loose here. I don't know. No, this can't be. Who's there? Something came out of here. Damn it.
Out of nowhere, you hear a loud metallic noise like something just fell. The guard goes to investigate, but there's absolutely no one there. As he moves forward, the camera records another event, quite unsettling.
I think the sound came from over here, I think.
Hello?
Son of a bitch.
If you pay attention right at the beginning, you can hear a strange voice. Almost as if it were a woman's laugh. Completely terrified, the guard runs away from the place. But later he had to come back to continue his shift, and that's when he witnessed something terrifying.
Who's there?
Who's there?
At the hallway's end, a figure appears. It seems to be a completely black shadow with no face, no features. The figure hides. The guard immediately goes to check what it was, but as expected, there was no one there. The following year, the construction was finished and the new hospital wing opened its doors to the public as if nothing had happened. But what was lurking in its hallways during the construction? What do you think it was? This Reddit user recently shared a series of unsettling photos in the Ghost subreddit, quickly racking up hundreds of upvotes and sparking a wave of speculation. According to the post, his grandparents showed him the pictures for the first time during a Thanksgiving dinner. The photos come from security footage dated around June 2022. The first photo depicts a typical living room with a grandparent visible, but right next to them, there's a faint, almost transparent human-like figure. The second image focuses on the same spot. Now the figure appears alone. It looks like a young girl, with a clear outline of her head, arms, and long hair. The final shot shows, however, something even more disturbing. A figure peeking out from the doorway with a completely black head and only the shape of the body visible against the shadows. The strange sequence of images has divided the subreddit. Some suggest that it could be an intruder secretly living in the house, possibly hiding in the attic. The author notes that in one photo the figure stands beside his grandfather and no one noticed. Answering questions, the author reveals that his grandparents have only lived in that house for 3 or 4 years. His grandfather insists that he was alone at home during the first 2 pictures and that the third was probably taken at night, while everyone slept. Skeptics argue that the figure is too well defined to go unnoticed in real life, dismissing it as a camera trick. But others suggest, convinced that the photos show something truly paranormal. The author ends the thread by saying that he plans to investigate the history of the property, hoping to discover who or what the mysterious girl might be. Is this chilling evidence of a haunted house or just another case of technology playing tricks on us? In this disturbing video, a woman named Arya records herself walking down a hotel hallway. At first, nothing seems off, but something in her recording doesn't make sense. Arya quickly realizes she's not alone in the hallway. Someone behaving strangely seems to be following her, so she starts recording for her own safety. What she didn't expect was to capture something much more disturbing with the camera. Later, viewers pointed out details in her recording that made the whole clip even more terrifying. Pay close attention.
Help! Someone help me! I'm feeling it! Someone help me! Someone help me! Please, please, someone help me! Please!
Arya confirmed later that she was safe, explaining that she started running the moment she heard footsteps speeding up toward her. But this is where the story takes a dark turn. Commenters noticed something chilling in the first few seconds of her video. When Arya turns the camera behind her, the supposed stranger isn't visible at all. However, she reacts as if someone is chasing her, even though the hallway is actually completely empty. According to a hotel employee, the security cameras caught something just as disturbing that same night.
So here's the video of the girl that he posted. And I'm gonna warn you now that it gets really weird. It's like she's acting as if she's running away from something or hiding from something. But literally, there's no one else in the frame. As if she were pinching.
Yeah, it's weird.
And the elevator door isn't even closing. Actually, I'm playing hide and seek. But look, that's not even the craziest part. Now look at the elevator doors. This isn't even the craziest part of this video though. I have more video to show. And it gets super weird, so stay tuned. And you all think it's crazy. Keep watching by that door, by that table. Keep looking around there. All the time I'm thinking that someone is following her, so we try to watch the movie and keep observing. Look. My hand is shaking. Right there!
What is that?
What the hell, brother? That's a stone from that table. Those are stones in bowls, right there next to that table, and one of them just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that could happen because there's no wind there.
The wind wouldn't even do that. This is crazy. It's like all these things just stayed here. No, this is ridiculous. What the hell is this doing here? This is crazy.
Oh my god!
Keep in mind that there is no construction going on. There's nothing. But there's always some kind of banging or thudding. Alright, so I went back and was watching that girl's video from the other day, right? Because I'm thinking that maybe someone must be following her because I found that thing in the bathroom. It makes sense that someone is following her because not just anyone is gonna have that tool. I mean, that tool is for getting into rooms. So just keep watching the screen. Right here, man, I saw something that's just...
Right there! Right there!
I don't know what it was. This is crazy. Can someone explain this to me? This is crazy.
I don't know.
Can someone explain this to me? Please, can anyone explain what that was?
Thank you for watching the video up to this point. Only the brave make it. Leave your like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more horror. Have some good nightmares.